9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wonderful. She's not good at counting, guys. She didn't take math today. All right, next we are going to do jump squat. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your hands on your hips. You're going to jump apart, and then as you jump, you're going to pull your feet together. Some call them monkey jumps, some call them jump squats, but we're going to call them jump squats. So Harper's going to give me 10, and you are also going to give me 10. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. All right, we're going to go ahead and get stretched. So sit down, sit in a straddle for me. You're going to sit in a straddle. You're going to go arms up. You're going to reach to the right. We're not going to do a full stretch because obviously these classes aren't as long. So we're going to do a little quick stretch, okay? So we're going to reach to the right. We're going to point our toes. We're going to go down as far as we can, reaching the entire time, making sure everything is stretching. During this time off, you got to make sure you stretch as much as possible. Okay, we've got stretch classes, we've got flyer flex classes, we've got tumbling classes, but you got to make sure in all of these classes, including conditioning, you stretch. All right, we're going to go to the left side. Okay, so make sure you switch to the left side. We're going to stretch. Again, at this time, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure you're stretching, especially in this off time, okay? She's pointing her toes. She's doing great. If I didn't say, I don't remember if I did or not, but this is Harper. I'm Paul. This is tuck, lay, twist. We're going to reach to the middle. I know, I'm a special person. It's greatness. Make sure when you're reaching for this middle, make sure your back is as flat as possible. You don't want to reach forward by rounding your back out. You want to keep it straight and lean forward. All right, she's going to go to a pike. She's going to pull her feet together. She's going to point her toes. She's going to reach as far as she can. If she can, she's going to grab her heels and she's going to pull as hard as she can. She's going to do great things. She's doing great. Great things. I see somebody's feet. You're doing great. All right, we're going to grab those toes. We're going to flex our feet still in that pike position. And we're going to try to pull our heels off the ground as much as we can. Okay? Keep reaching. Try to reach over, grab those heels, pull them up as much as possible. Okay? Good. All right, we're going to go to butterfly. In this butterfly, we're going to make sure we're pushing our knees down to the ground as much as possible. You can grab your ankles, you can grab your feet. Whatever you do, if you can just push them down without having to touch them, that's great too. Keep pushing as hard as possible. All right, next she's going to push her feet forward just a little bit. She's going to put her nose to her toes and then go as far down as she can. Just like she did in that pike, trying to keep that back straight just as much as possible. Make sure you're not rounding your back, okay? Good. All right, next we're going to go into our right leg lunge. She's going to face this direction so we can really see exactly what she's doing. Making sure this knee is directly over her heel. Her back is straight. Her back leg is as straight as possible. You put your hands on your hips. Head, you grab like this. I just don't want you leaning forward. Don't touch the ground. Make sure your chest is up and you're really pushing those hips forward, trying to straighten that back leg. Okay? Keep pushing as much as you can. Keep that chin up, head up. All right, now we're going to push straight leg. So now instead of straightening that back leg as much as possible, we're going to straighten our front leg, and we're going to start to put our nose to our knee, okay? Make sure your hips and booty are directly over that knee. Your back toe is pointed. Your front toe is also a little pointed. And then make sure your leg is as straight as it can be. Doing great, Harper. All right, we're going to push into our split. During this split, you're going to point your toes. You're going to go down as far as you can. If you want, you can reach for your front foot and stretch out as much as possible, or you can lean back. Okay? You can do either one, or you can just hold your split as long as possible. Make sure to try to keep this back leg straight and that toe pointed, okay? You're doing great. Hold it. Hold it. All right, we're going to switch to the other side. She's going to face that way this time. It's going to be great. Again, make sure that knee is directly over your heel. Your back leg is trying to be as straight as possible, pushing those hips forward. You can grab your hips, hands on your head, wherever you want them, as long as you're not leaning forward or grabbing that knee. Make sure you're pushing those hips forward the entire time, okay? Also, make sure to smile. It really brings out the stretch. It helps. See, look, see, she went further. The second she started smiling, she went further. I saw it. Just a little bit further. All right, we're going to straighten that front leg. We're gonna put our nose to our knee. We're gonna keep our hips directly over our heel. Just try to straighten that front leg and keep that back as straight as possible, reaching as far as you can. Okay, get that nice stretch. If you don't feel anything, then flex that foot as far as you can and try to reach a little bit further, okay? You're doing great. All right, all right, all right, all right. And we're gonna push into our split. Again, trying to keep our legs straight. Make sure that back leg is straight. Don't bend it, it'll make you fall over, okay? Good. You can also, same with this one, reach for that front leg, or you can arch your back. It's up to you. Both do a great stretch, okay? Or you can hold this one for 10 seconds and then arch backwards for the last 10 seconds. It's up to you. You're all doing great things. All right, we're gonna go to that middle split now. So we can either roll into it, you can stand up, walk your feet out. Just make sure you're going to that middle split. In this middle split, Harper, can you just turn to the side for me? It doesn't matter. I want you to make sure. So when you're doing this, your foot, your booty, and your other foot are in a straight line. Okay? Make sure as you do this middle split, as you see, her body is in a straight line right here. You don't want to be sitting backwards. You definitely don't want your bottom on the ground, okay? You can put your elbows on the ground, you can put your chest on the ground, but make sure you're really hitting that middle split really hard, okay? Hold it for about 10 more seconds. You're doing great. I know this is the worst stretch there is. Okay, maybe not the worst, but it's one of the worst, okay? All right, she's gonna come out. We're gonna go on our hands and knees. We're gonna stretch out our wrists. So she's gonna, she's gonna put her wrist fingers backwards, thumbs towards herself, and then she's gonna lean back. Just like that, stretching out that wrist. And then she's gonna try to make a fist with her hands and then lean back a little bit more. Good, now she's gonna flip them over, fingers still backwards, thumbs to the outside, so like this, and then put them straight down. Good. And then you're gonna lean back as much as possible, trying to stretch out those wrists. Good, and then pick them up and roll them out. Roll them out, you can roll them together, you can roll them separately, you can just, however you feel like rolling them out. Good, now we're gonna stretch out those ankles, so she's gonna sit on her feet just a little bit. Yep, like that. Point your toes. Like point them. There you go. And then she's gonna lean back and really get that tight stretch on those ankles a little bit. There you go, just like that. Good. Now she's gonna do the opposite. She's gonna put her toes back here, and then she's gonna try to push her heels to the ground. Okay, and then she's gonna roll out each ankle, both sides. Roll them out, roll them out, just like that. And then she's gonna lay on her back, we're gonna bridge it up. She's gonna bridge up, good, feet together. She's gonna try to get her feet together, straighten out these legs as much as possible, pushing all her weight over her hands, really stretching it out, really nice and talented. Okay, make sure you're stretching, pushing through your ankles, really flexing, stretching those shoulders. Good, she's gonna tuck and roll. Make sure you roll out your back the other direction. Since you just arched it one way, you wanna roll it back out the other direction, just like that. We're doing great, we're doing great. One more time, she's gonna stand up. If you have a back bend, you can do a back bend. You can do a bridge up. This time, we're gonna do a back bend, and she's gonna make sure she's squeezing her arms the entire time, pushing through her fingers. Go. Pushing through, holding, getting those legs straightened together again. Just like that, we're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We can kick over or come down. She came down. It was great. All right. Who's ready to get started and do some stuff? Me. Oh, I can't hear you. It's fine. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some straight hops. Okay. So we're going to work out those ankles. We're going to put our arms up. We're going to hop for about 30 seconds. Okay. And arms up. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. See how she's trying to stay in the same spot? She's pushing through her toes, not bending her legs. Arms up the entire time, really lifting every time. Push through your toes every time. We got about 10 seconds, 10 more seconds. She's doing great. She's got that thumb up. She's doing great things. Oh, I like the thumbs up. It's great. All right, beautiful. And stop. Good, next we are going to do tuck jumps. Okay, for these tuck jumps, I want them to go side to side. So if you have a line to hop over, we're gonna work on pulling our knees to our chest as we do these. So you're gonna put your hands on your hips. She's gonna start on one side of the line. Looks like she's gonna start on the left. She's gonna do tuck jumps over the line. She's gonna do 10 each way, so 20 tuck jumps. Okay, and go. Really pull those knees up as much as possible. If you have to stop after like 2 or 3, that's okay. Whew, breathe, breathe. I know it's hard. And y'all don't have a spring floor at home, so it makes it even harder. So you gotta really make sure you're jumping really good. Harper's got a little cheat here. She's got a spring floor. That's 20? I looked like 20. That was pretty good. All right. Next, we are going to work on some candlesticks. Okay, so for these candlesticks, she's going to turn to the side for me. What she's going to do is she's start with her arms up. Scoot back this way just a little bit so we make sure, they can see you. Scoot forward just a little bit. Perfect. As she rolls backwards, her arms are going to stay by her ears. She's going to roll backwards. She's going to push her feet to the ceiling, pushing her hips up almost to a straight body or a really hollow body, and then roll standing back up. Watch. She's going to roll, push all the way to the top. See how she almost hopped off the ground? That's what I want you to do, okay? So we're going to do about 9 more, okay? Watch Miss Harper. She's going to push up, and then she's going to roll back up. See how fast she rolls back up? Keep going, Harper. You're doing great. Watch every time she pushes her feet to the ceiling, and then she rolls up fast. Make sure you're doing that because we're working on getting our toes up. We're also working on using our core to stand back up after our skills, okay? Good. Keep going. We got to get these core muscles working. If our core muscles aren't working, we're not doing it right, okay? Make sure we're pushing off there and we're lifting up. Good. Hang on. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to add something to these, okay? So we did candlesticks. Now we're going to do a candlestick tuck jump, okay? We're going to do 5 of these. Harper's going to show us 1, and then you're going to show me 5, okay? Watch Harper. She's going to show us 1. She's going to roll back. She's going to do a candlestick. She's going to roll and tuck jump. Okay? See how she has to roll up fast to get that tuck jump up? Make sure you're doing that as well. All right, I want to see him. Let me see a candlestick tuck jump. Who's got one? Oh, there we go, Mia. Oh, Kenzie Faith's got one. There we go. Got quite a few. Make sure some of y'all aren't pushing your hips up. Make sure. Can you do a candlestick for me? All the way back here. On these candlesticks, roll back. Make sure you hit this. See how she's almost straight all the way through here? Now push your booty out. This is what I saw for half of you. I don't want to see that. I want to see it all the way up and then roll. And then you stand back up. Okay? You've got to make sure you hit that tight, nice, tight, high candlestick. If you try to push your feet too far forward, you're not pushing them up and you're not going to hit the top, okay? All right, next we're going to move on to some handstands. Okay, we're going to do a few versions of this handstand. First, we're just going to do a normal handstand. Make sure you're doing it where you're not going to kick anything, you're not going to hit a couch, you're not going to fall on a table if you fall over. Make sure you're probably on carpet, okay? All right, watch. Just normal handstand, starting to lunge, kick up, squeeze, step back down. Give me about 5 of those to get those shoulders working. Doing great, Harper. Just give me 1 or 2 more, just so they really see what you're doing. Squeeze, tight, beautiful, just like that, okay? Give me about 4 more and really work out those shoulders. All right. Once we've done that, we're gonna do some handstand blocks, okay? For those of you that don't know what a handstand block is, in a handstand block, you're gonna shrug through your shoulders after you hit your handstand and try to hop off the ground. Okay, again, make sure you're on a carpeted surface, okay? Make sure you know what you're doing, so watch. If you don't know what it is, Harper's gonna show us a handstand hop or a handstand block. Go for it, Harper. See how she hopped off of her hands? After her feet left the ground, she's hopping off her hands. Give me about 5 of those. Give me 2 more, Harper, so they can see what you're doing. See how she's hopping? Give me a little more of a hop. I think you can go higher than that, Harper. Show them really what's got. There we go. That's a handstand block. She's so talented. Good. Now, one more type of a handstand. I want a cartwheel to a handstand. Okay? So you're going to cartwheel and squeeze in that tight handstand. We're going to work on body control, squeezing really tight. Arms out. No, that'd be perfect. Cartwheel. She's going to hit a handstand. Hold. Except she did a cartwheel. Keep going. And a cartwheel and a handstand, I want you to stop halfway through. Okay? So I'm going to stop her to make sure we do it right this time. She can cartwheel. Stop. Just like that. Working on that body control. Okay? So cartwheel, stop in that handstand, and then step out. She's going to show us one more time. Oh my God, she's so talented. That was so pretty. All right, keep going. I want at least 2 more of those. Try to stop in that handstand. Hold it for at least 3 seconds before you move on. Okay, hold it for at least 3 seconds. All right, hey, I'm gonna see what these chats are, see if anybody's asking me anything important here. Nope, everybody's just doing great things. Wonderful. All right, if you have bands, grab them now, okay? So, foot and hand, you're gonna do jump. So, if you have bands, I want you to get a 3 band. I want you to put the bottom one on your feet, and the top one goes in your hand. We're gonna work on set drills, okay? So, just like this, she's gonna start with her hands down, and she's gonna work on setting, going into her toes, getting that good calf raise while reaching for the ceiling. And go. Oh, whew. She's gonna work on these muscles right here. Try again, pull as high as you can, and go. There you go, just like that. If you don't have bands, that's okay. Still work on standing up. Okay, give me about 10 of them. Okay, show me one more with the bands, and then we'll do them without the bands. There you go. All right, now drop the band. Just drop it. And now she's gonna try to stand through and as fast as she can. Good. See how she's really lifting through, squeezing her core, hitting the top. Do it again. Oh my God, she's so talented. Squeezing through her core the entire time, really standing. Now I want you to give me jump off the ground, same drill. I want you squeezing, push through, okay? Let me see them. You too, girl. There we go, really hitting that top. We're gonna let standing tuck set, okay? Keep going, keep going. There we go, really work on pushing through those toes, getting that tuck set, okay? If you're by a couch or a bed, you can add a roll back onto it, okay? If not, just the set. I don't want you jumping backwards and landing on, hard floor, okay? Make sure you're really pushing through and standing up as fast as you can. Okay, this time we're gonna add a candlestick. She's gonna jump like she's doing her set drill, and then as she lands, she's gonna give me a candlestick and stand back up. So she's gonna set, sit, candlestick, and then stand back up. Okay, that way you're working on setting and then rolling back, okay? Do it again, let's go for it. Set, roll it back, and stand it back up. Woo, she's so talented. You see that? All right, now we're gonna work on some hollow body holds. Okay, so she's gonna lay down for me. She's gonna face that way or this way, whichever sideways. There we go. All right, so you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna put your arms up, and then we're gonna hold our hollow body for about 10 seconds. So we'll do 10 seconds. So everybody lay down. We're gonna do hollow body. We're gonna pull our toes off the ground, shoulders off the ground, really squeeze it through that core. 5, 6, 7, 8, hollow. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. She's so talented. Beautiful. Roll on your tummy. We're gonna do a Superman hold real quick. Also for 10 seconds. Hold it, and 5, 6, 7, live. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Roll back onto your back. We're gonna do each one of those one more time. All right. Arms up, we're gonna squeeze. As you go into the hollow body, pull it tight, just like we would if we were pulling for a tuck or a layout. We're pulling those arms in really nice and tight. Ready? 5, 6, 7, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. She's gonna roll on her tummy again. We're gonna do that Superman hold. Make sure on this one you're really squeezing through that lower back right here, okay? Lifting both sides the whole time. Don't let them fall. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna let Harper go get a really quick drink. Y'all do the same. In about 1 minute, we'll be right back, okay? Keep going. If you wanna do any handstand blocks, handstand drills, anything like that right now, go for it. We'll find it. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm talking a lot. I'm just kidding. All right. Everybody have a chance to get a drink? Wonderful. All right. Next, we are going to do the hollow body, but we're gonna hold hollow body and we're gonna pull our arms down using bands, okay? So she's gonna put these, one on her foot and one on her hand again. She's gonna, just like she was standing up, except she's gonna start down, she's gonna pull them up, and then as she hits that straight body, she's gonna hollow out, okay? So she's gonna pull her arms all the way up and then hollow out. So 5, 6, 7, up, 1, hollow, 3. See how it pulls those arms back down and makes you hollow out? Just like that. If you don't have bands, but let go of them for a second. Just like this. So 5, 6, 7, arms, 1, hollow, 3. Okay, just like that. Okay, we're gonna do that about 10 more times. Okay, working on that hollow body set, then pulling in a hollow body. She's gonna do 5 with and 5 without the bands, just for you. And 5, 6, 7, up, 1, pull, 3. Good, and 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, down, 3. There you go. Let's do it again. That was 2. 1, 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, pull, 3. Not bad. Again, you might not be able to get your arms all the way up with these bands. That's okay. Get them as high as you can get them. Ready? 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, pull, 3. That was higher. All right, one more, and 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now she's gonna give us 5 without the bands. And you just leave them right there. 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, pull, 3. Just like that. See how she's pulling everything up at the same time? She's looking at her toes. She's not trying to pick her chin up. She's trying to pull everything in into a hollow body. And 4 more. 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, 3. Good. See how she's holding it the entire time after she's set? She pulls, she holds, then she relaxes. Don't just hit and then relax, okay? 3 more. 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, pull, 3. Good. Very nice. And 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, pull, 3. Very nice. 1 more. Last one. 5, 6, 7, up, 1, 2, pull, 3. Very nice. Good job, Harper. You're killing the game. Good job, good job. All right, let me see what I have next on my list here. All right, so what we're gonna do, she's gonna use me as her. So what you're gonna do next time, you're gonna put your hands under either a couch or a something you can have to hold you down, okay? So she's gonna lay down right here on her back, head this way, head this way on your back, head this way, just like that, but she's gonna scoot back so everybody can really see her. She's gonna roll, those are next, but that's okay. All right, she's gonna put her arms up. Okay, I'm gonna hold her arms down. She's gonna work on pulling her toes and her hips up, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Just like that, okay? We're gonna do about 10 of these, okay? I'm gonna hold her hands down so that way she can make sure she can pull up, just like that, okay? Make sure you're pulling your toes up, then your hips up. If you can pull all of it up at the same time, that works too. Pull them up, okay? Work on hips up. This is working getting our hips up for layouts, tucks, anything we wanna do, okay? Just like that. Keep going, you're doing great. Don't let those feet slam back to the ground though. Control them all the way down. Good. She's got 1 more. And beautiful. Just like that. We're working on getting that core strength, pulling our toes up, especially for when we get to layouts, okay? Now I'm gonna do one for the tucks as well. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Lay back down. You're gonna do the exact same thing, but once you start pulling your hips up, your knees are gonna bend. So she's gonna pull her toes up, and as she starts pulling her hips off the ground, she's gonna bend her leg like a tuck drill, okay? So she's gonna go, she's gonna pull her knees, there we go. Working on that tuck position, okay? So whether you're doing, hang on 1 second, whether you're doing tucks or layouts, I want you doing this. If you're doing layouts, I want you keeping those legs straight. If you're working on tucks, I want you to bend those legs in and try to pull those hips off the ground, okay? She's gonna continue tuck drills, okay? Good. Make sure you're pulling those toes as much as possible and then bending at the last second. Okay, don't kick your person that's holding your legs, but if you do, it's okay. There you go. You got 2 more. There you go. Bend a little sooner. Right now. There you go. Good. That we're working on those tuck drills. We're working on those layout drills. We're working on all of it, okay? If you're twisting at the top of that, you can add a little hip turn, left or right. So as you pull those toes and hips up, you can pull to the right or pull to the left. That way you get that hip rotation, okay? All right. Next, what do I want? What did I forget? I forgot something. Sorry, this is my first tuck lay twist class and I'm forgetting things. Oh, okay, here we go. We're gonna lay on our back. She's gonna hit a hollow body and she's gonna roll to a Superman position without putting her feet or her hands on the ground. We're working on that body control, starting in a hollow body, and then she's gonna roll, arms up though, to that Superman position without letting her body drop. And then she's gonna keep rolling, and then she's gonna go back. Or she's gonna go on that way, either way. She's doing great. So we're gonna start on her back. We're gonna start in that hollow body. We're gonna roll to Superman. Then we're gonna roll to our back, to hollow body again. There you go. We're gonna do that 10 times, okay? You're doing great. She's gonna show you it one more time. I want you to show me it 10 more times, okay? Make sure you're starting that hollow body, rolling, using those hips to turn. Don't try to wave like this. Make sure, watch, she's gonna start in that hollow body. Her whole body goes at the same time. She's gonna come back. The whole body goes at the same time. When she does it, she's not going like that. That is incorrect, okay? She's not trying to roll over. She's using her hips to turn her body, okay? So give me about 5 more of those, okay?
What?
5 more. She's starting that hollow body, and then she's gonna roll to that Superman. Feet never touching the ground the entire time. Just really squeezing. Good. This time she's gonna roll to tummy and then keep going to back. She's gonna do a full rotation and then go back a full rotation. There you go. One more time. All the way over and then all the way back. Very nice, Harper. Very nice, lady. All right. Great job. All right. That is what we have for today. Any questions? Next time we will work on more things, a little bit harder things. Today was our first class, so we're starting a little slow. I'm going to unmute in case anybody has any questions. Also, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat. Okay. Everybody say thank you, Harper. You did great.
Thank you, Harper. I checked.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
You did great, Harper.